getting set up here at the airport. Unfortunately, I got to my favorite location, and there was a soccer game kicking off. So, lost a little bit of daylight, or I should say, lost a little bit of sunrise. But we're going to make the best of it here because we're getting in the air today. I don't care how long the flight is. We're getting in the air. It is a frosty morning. It is 32 degrees on the nose right now. Get my gloves on. A little more effort to do this when you have those gear on. A few layers on, gloves on. Got a new clutch spring in there, so my clutch is working. You see my blade, or my prop is not spinning. Always good. Clutch is clutching. I think I'm going to try to pull the trims in. Inflates any differently. This type of wind condition. This is going to be interesting. I've never flown with gloves before. This is either going to be an awesome first time takeoff or kind of silly. All right, we're going to go for it here. Woo! All right, let's head off to the field. Oh boy, turbulence is already starting. Whoa! Okay, we have to pull some right brake. Let's get a little view of some of these trees. Starting to get some color change around here. Boy, I still got a significant left bank. I don't know. It's just turning the wind here. Proving that we actually have a wind in my face. Once I let off the left brake, or excuse me, the right brake, I start to swing left. Woo! It is a frosty morning here. You know what? Feel pretty good. I got, looks like I got enough layers on. I don't know for how long I'd be able to stay up here, but got my flotation installed. Got my reserve chute installed. Hope I never have to use it, but it's there if I need it. Woo, what a beautiful morning. This is crisp morning. Sun is out. Leaves are turning. I think probably another week or so, it's going to be an amazing flight. Especially from the airport, because there's so many trees around, there'll be lots to see. Woo! I have thermals on, sweatshirt on, windbreaker on. Alright, we're going to take off the, yeah, there's definitely a torque component to my left, so that's good. Because, yeah, when I let go, I'm actually going to stow my brake for the first time ever. When I let off the motor, it flies straight as an arrow, so, yeah, definitely a lot of torque with this motor, at least with this motor cage setup. So, good to know. I think everything else looks good, though. So I think the rest of the left is torque, which is fine. We'll just deal with that. Try to go a little lower here, see what the air feels like down here. See what kind of field this is, just in case I ever have to come down in it. Oh yeah, definitely torque. So let's kick up the motor a little bit, and there goes the left. Cool. All right. Well, good news is that once I get out the motor, I'll be good. So I just have to compensate for the torque when I'm gaining altitude, but cruising, I'll have to take that into effect as well. Well, I didn't get as long of a flight as I probably would hope today, but any flight is better than no flight, because the weather has been absolutely awful here lately. It's been very windy, and if we haven't had wind, we've had both wind and rain. So I've been grounded for about 3 weeks. And in 3 weeks, we went from 90 degrees to 32 degrees. So definitely a little different flying experience. Starting to shiver, for sure. Definitely feeling it. And then weight shift left. Into that torque. It's really easy. No brake necessary. Woo! So good to be back in the air. I don't care how cold I am. We're going to go until we just can't take it anymore. Tell you, I'm not a morning person. And I'm not going to lie, it's still a little bit hard to get up early in the morning to go for a flight, but once you get up here, it's worth it. Not sure you can see my hand is just shivering. Motor is running really well, which makes me very happy. So I think all of my initial issues have been solved, and now it's just airtime. That makes me very happy. It's a bummer. I was going to take off from a park to the south today and take a longer flight south and stay up for at least an hour, if not an hour and a half, assuming I could have taken it with the temperature. But, yeah, they had some soccer games this morning, so I had to make a drive out to the airport. A little bit harder to make a long flight out of the airport, at least with my current comfort level with my gear, because there's just so much in the way of trees and forests and not a whole lot of fields to land in. Well, I think we're getting a little bit of west wind at this altitude. I'll have to go see what the windsock looks like. Warm river water, cold air, giving you a little fog. Oh yeah, definitely a little bit of downwind component. Go check out the river a little bit. Stay high enough so that I can come to the airport if I need to. Well, these trees are going to look amazing in about a week and a half, maybe a week. It's going to be really good. As I mentioned, we had a lot of rain recently. so it should make for some good colors. I'm actually gonna go check out this little field over here. I'm not really seeing much of the windsock down there, so I think I might. Oh, let's see what. I think I saw a chimney back there. It was burning some wood, so should be able to tell. Oh, there's one right there, but yeah, it's actually just going straight up. Yeah, not much wind, especially at lower levels. Oh, they clear those birds. I'm not sure you can see the birds, but flying in formation below me at my 1 o'clock-ish. I guess I wasn't sure if this was like swampy or what, but it's like a nice field. Keep my head turned to the left a little bit. Scan the horizon. See anyone coming in for landing. Yeah, this is the game area here, so very dense forest. I think I'm going to try to set up for a spot landing here. Got my trims all the way in, so it should come in nice and buttery. See my prop windmilling behind me. Yeah, I think I need a little more motor here. Try this here. I want to land it right next to my truck. Had a pretty good one on my last flight. So we'll give it a shot again. A whole lot of wind, so a nice long glide. The birds down below. Try to stay clear of them. Pushing ahead to the right here a little bit. See if I gauge this right. You're supposed to be able to stick your foot out. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to come in short. A little gas, see if we can't dial this bad boy in. Ooh, a little turbulent coming in down low. Oh yeah, turbulence is picking up. Boy, I feel like hard to tell where the wind is coming here. Really turbulent down low here. I'm gonna give it a little gas. And we're gonna cut it. Oh, cut it. Woo! That was tricky. The motor didn't cut right away. And I hooked my GoPro. Alright, we'll stow brake first. But, all is well. Yeah, my gloves add a certain element to it. But successful flare and landing. Really glad I had my trims in. Alright, had a successful flight. It is a frosty morning, so I'm a little cold, but I'm all right with that. flying with gloves is interesting. The takeoff was not that big of an issue. Flying around wasn't that big of an issue, but what I found, especially once my hands started getting cold, just dexterity around the throttle was difficult. Not dangerous, but just a little more difficult. So that ended up causing a less than graceful landing. Still stood it up, but I would have liked to come in and have my motor cut and do a nice flare. But overall, good flight. So I'm hoping that the weather pattern here changes over the next few weeks so that we can actually get some more flights in October. But I guess we'll wait and see how it goes.